Now, first pressing Beatles for Sale variation here. The difference to spot with this one, I'll show you. It's all to do with the spacing in between. Hang on, let me get the camera to focus on this. Yeah, in between the PMC and the sold in UK text. See the space? Right, well, hold that thought. Okay, I'll show you what the variation B difference is to that. Right. Now, have a look at the label here. As you can see, the spacing's been significantly reduced between the PMC and the sold in UK text. There's a much smaller gap there now. So really, it's just as simple as that to tell the difference between the two variations. Although, it took me a while to find a variation B of this, so I would suggest you always be on the lookout for that one. Okay, now is a mono third pressing, and as you may notice by the black mono here, rather than the outline mono of the usual Beatles for Sales, this is in fact a Metal Master, as you can tell by the barcode, and this is the version with the apple. And that's on the 2-box Parlophone label, like all digital Metal Masters. This is a mono first pressing to help. Here's the label. Yep. Notice the P1965. Keep that in mind. Now for the mono first pressing variation B, the P1965, as I just showed you there, it's now different because you can see there's a bit of a gap there now, whereas there wasn't before. And really these differences can just be little things like that, but they're all different variations to look out for, so still worth having. Now I'm on to mono help second pressing variation there. And this one is even more different because it's now got the Times New Roman font rather than the sans serif font, and the P1965's been moved to the side a bit as well. The next one is the mono fifth pressing, which is the 1981-1982 mono releases. This is actually in the wrong cover because this one has flip backs, and we just salvaged this one because I found it without a cover, so we just got a older help cover. There we go. As you can see, this has no sold in UK, but it has got the mono up there, which shows you that it's the 80s one. Now onto the loud cut. Obviously the mono with the soul loud cut. There's a label, and there we go. Right, as you may be able to see in the matrix number, it's -1. -1, which are the matrix numbers that you want to be looking for. Don't pay too much attention to the label, because as long as it's got the 1-1 matrix numbers, it is a loud cut, because you can get it with quite a few labels. One of which is on the loud cut variation B, which I'm going to show you now. Now this has a totally different label to the one I've just shown you there. As you can see, it's now got the Times New Roman font, and the 1965 has been moved down a bit. But this is still a 1 matrix. Next up is the transition press. This is between the standard pressings and the loud cut, where only one side is the loud cut. In this case, side 1 is the loud cut. It's got the -1 matrix number on this side, but on side 2 has the -4 matrix number. So only side 1 has the loud cut audio. Now this is the first standard pressing. So this is not a loud cut whatsoever. It's just the plain ordinary sound. Label looks the same as loud cut, but this has a 4-4 matrix. Now this is a weird crossover pressing. You can get quite a few with Rubber Soul actually, so this is not too I'll show you anyway though. On side 1 it has the Times New Roman font, and P1965's down a bit, whereas on the side 2 label it's got the sans serif font and P1965's right the way back up. And finally, for Rubber Soul, is a more standard pressing of them all, the Mono second pressing variation A2. And this has you can get this with either 4-4 or 5-5. This is a 4-4 copy. And this has the Times New Roman font on both sides. And it's just the most generic copy of the album Mono that I can get. Okay.